Peace and love, man. This your boy Freeborn Eternal, man. Hey, I just wanted to share inspiration and thought with y'all, man. I was thinking about how, oh, by the way, I do not own the rights to that music and shit y'all playing, y'all here playing in the background. I just fuck with that nigga goddamn, Shiesty and my guy, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking goddamn, that nigga though went off. Hey, that nigga little baby went off on this shit. But I was thinking about, man, how a lot of time, a lot of people be out here just trying to throw salt on other people for them doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason that shit be. I don't really know, man, but what I think it be, I just came to the conclusion of what I think that shit be like. People be mad, you know what I'm saying, at they self or at you because you won't let them manipulate you how they feel like they should be able to manipulate you and control what you do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be mad. Motherfucker be mad cause a nigga just be a person that just be doing their thing. Just living their life, being who they gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And another person to see that shit, right? And then they'll try to finesse that shit. But when they find out that they can't, you see what I'm saying? Then they'll get mad. It like, this might be totally off the subject, but when you change, I personally experienced this shit. I ain't the same dude I used to be. You feel what I'm saying? I changed. I went through like a major transformation in my life and shit. And so when I had came home though, right, my people were like, or the little chick I probably had been fucking with, my true mom, she was like, she wasn't feeling the newfound change. You know, she wasn't feeling the knowledge that I had came into. And you know, I never could get that shit. I never could understand why she would reject. If it made me a better person, and she said she want to be with me, she should have been able to accept that shit. You feel me? But it wasn't like that. It was like she was like saying that shit really didn't change me. You know what I'm saying? She was like saying like, you nigga, you ain't changed, but then I noticed you don't do the same shit you used to. But I know that you ain't changed either. So like I ain't the same nigga, but I'm a different nigga, but in the same type of caliber type nigga though, I guess. I don't know. But I would explain to her, there would be times I would explain to her that how this knowledge changed me. And it made me see things different. Long story short, she really wasn't feeling that shit. And so as time progressed on, I think I see why, man. I came to the conclusion just then, like, it was because of the knowledge of the self that I had came into. You follow what I'm saying? Would enable me to be able to see her bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And when people, you know, it would help me to it levels to this shift. You know what I'm saying? And so when you get a certain type of knowledge, you can see through anybody bullshit, bro. I don't give a fuck what they doing, what it is. You can just see through you can see through the bullshit. And so that's why she didn't want me to motherfucking goddamn come through with that knowledge like that and proclaim to be. To her, I was proclaiming to be changed because I came to some newfound knowledge. But I think she subconsciously felt like that knowledge that nigga that came into, that growth and development, he that came into the knowledge itself is gonna enable him to see through my bullshit. So I ain't gonna run my game on a nigga no more. And believe it or not, bro, that shit, people feel that shit. That's why motherfuckers don't be wanting to see you change. You be telling motherfuckers you done change and you on a different path and shit. And motherfuckers be like downplaying that shit or something. Like you talking bullshit or something. And motherfuckers just to be like, man, you need to leave that shit alone. You need to leave that shit ain't doing you no good. What it really be is a motherfucker be trying to showing you away from that shit because they know subconsciously that they got to know that the knowledge that you done came into that made you a better person ultimately gonna allow you to see through they bullshit. And they don't want to be exposed. You see what I'm saying? Fearful being exposed to the, you know what I mean, to they, you know, you exposed to their bullshit now. They can't run the same game on you. They can't keep doing the same shit, getting over, having you feeling fucked up about or trapped in a situation you can't get out of. All that shit come into play, man. And so that what I done came to the realization of, bro. All these years of me pondering that shit, that shit came to me. That's why motherfuckers don't be wanting more. I've been trying to figure that shit out. That's why motherfuckers, when you tell a motherfucker about some knowledge that done helped you to be able to become a better person, this knowledge strong enough to help a nigga like me change, then they got to know. They got to know that shit be powerful enough to see through they bullshit. And so, the moral of the story is, bro, like, anytime a person feel like they profiting off you some type of way or benefiting off you in a way of being able to control you and shit, and they know you don't see it, and then all of a sudden you begin to start to do better. You done came to some knowledge that enable you to do better and become a better person. They feel that you will be able to see through their bullshit and ultimately stop the finesse game that they got on you or the trickery that they can put on your ass, bro. For real, bro. And so that's what we gotta be cautious and careful of, man. Bullshit, man. We gotta be cautious and careful of the company we keep, the people that we allow in our cipher and circumference and shit, man. Because these devils out here real, bro. These motherfuckers real. And a lot of times our life be so busy that we can't see it. We can't see it. We doing so much running around that we can't see the finesse game that somebody else putting on up. You feel me? And so, with that being said, bro, man, I gotta finna get myself together. I gotta make a run. This your boy Freeborn, man. I'ma get back with y'all as time progress. And I hope I said something that inspire someone or that could possibly help somebody to get out of a situation that they in, man. You know how I do. I'm in and out, man. 100. Till the next one. Peace.